is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000, the bearded wisdom of the online Jamily, but yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. From the initiated of the series here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel of nearly 9 years, this has been my periodic discussion series looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and their now over 32 years of musical making. And this is going to be a little bit of an episode of JamiroFan Talks About that does a little bit more fleshing out about the absolutely crazy kind of polarized high listenership that has been developing here in the second quarter of 2025 concerning Jamiroquai and Spotify music streaming platform. Now, as previously discussed here briefly on an episode of the Jamiroquai Minute, Jamiroquai, as of the first 3 to 4 months of 2025, has seen a massive upward swing of new listeners on Spotify towards their music, and this is in the sense of new listeners, not pre-existing listeners. Now, as previously discussed, the early half of this year saw Jamiroquai's listenership plateau at nearly 4 million monthly listeners on the Spotify music streaming platform. But as of the months of March through April, it's starting to shoot up over 6 million listeners. Now, I thought I'd do an episode of Jamiroquai Talks About to verbally discuss and flesh out why Jamiroquai is seeing such a massive uptick in new listeners of their music. But first off, the first reason these of course are my bullet point thoughts on this topic, on what I think is fueling or precipitating this massive new influx of listeners of Jamiroquai on Spotify and other music streaming platforms for that matter, at least on an analytical sense. Number one, it's the spring. The spring is a busy time for new music and music releases from many pop artists and any musical artists across this beautiful world. And Jamiroquai may not have a lot of new music coming, or have released a lot of new music coming, going on nearly 8 years since the Automaton album era. But that doesn't mean that people are not, catching on to memes or references of Jamiroquai upon future musings on social media and memes or what have you concerning Jamiroquai. So there could be people who, for curiosity's sake, could be getting back into Jamiroquai or getting into Jamiroquai for the first time based off some type of social media impact of influence. Now, the second reasoning that Jamiroquai could be seeing a massive uptick in new listeners is just word of mouth. Word of mouth, pretty much. Social media is one of the easiest forms of word of mouth and discovery on the internet these days. So a lot of people could be talking to other people, and I do try my darndest on social media to get the conversational ball rolling and getting more people to talk about Jamiroquai, and hopefully people within the reading or earshot of that conversation will maybe take the time out to discover Jamiroquai on their own time. So that could be also another reason why the listenership is high. And lastly, I honestly think it's hype. I think Jamiroquai's ninth album coming up, all the people have been doing online to hype up this album, all the social media updates by band members respectively on their Instagrams, and of course JK in his own right on the Jamiroquai HQ official Instagram, have really gotten a lot of people in the Jamily excited, and a lot of people either pre-existing or new are going to want to come along for the ride of this expectational social media waiting for the ninth Jamiroquai album, which optimistically will hopefully be coming out sometime in the latter half of 2025. We still don't have an name of the album. We still don't have an official release date for that album yet. But I am sure that as we get closer to a purported release date for this new album, I expect that the online activity, the social media impacts, the engagement, the overall activity on social media is going to ratchet up, causing a lot of people to take the time to go and discover Jamiroquai and explore the music in their own time. But those are just my opinions of why I think Jamiroquai's listenership, at least in the case of Spotify, which right now they are sitting as of April 27th of 2025 at nearly 200 monthly listeners shy of hitting a big number of 7 million listeners, which is a nearly 3 million listener difference from the end of 2024 here in the second quarter of 2025, which is pretty exciting to see so many new people coming into the music of Jamiroquai, discovering it, and exploring this amazing, majestic, so far 8 albums that Jamiroquai has put out, and getting all these new people listening in to Jamiroquai and hopefully joining the online community of fans. But I'm most interested in hearing your opinions. What do you think is seeing what is causing this massive uptick in new monthly listeners into Jamiroquai's music and music streaming? I'm most interested in hearing all your opinions. Be sure to leave your opinions and thoughts on this discussion topic down in the YouTube comments section of this video. JamiroFan Talks About down below. I'm most interested in hearing all your opinions on this rather really exciting new development concerning Jamiroquai music streaming and new people coming into listening to their music on a monthly basis on music streaming. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. As always, I will endeavor bringing you all the latest Jamiroquai news as it becomes available. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again, everybody, for the support, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye, everybody. Take care. Thank you again all for the support, and I'll see you around.